Good afternoon. A local time here in Rio de Janeiro, now 20 past 2 in the afternoon. I'm Gig Saliers alongside Peter Mel as we stage another big heat here with the yellow jersey, Stephanie Gilmore, taking on Keely Andrew, fellow Australian from up the Sunshine Coast. And, well, a surprise in a young wild card.
But, yeah, it's a major event.
Those QS 6000 played a big part in Leo Fioravanti's points haul last year. And here we go. Former world champion 6 times, Stephanie Gilmore, winning the first event this year. Nice and tight in the pocket. We'll watch Steph just rumble through on the right-hander. So she'll want to go probably into repeating pattern now, Pete, of using that right-hander, not getting washed too far through the peak. Keep a close eye on how she navigates here. But essentially it is lots of lefts on offer, but there are those chunky right-handers. And Steph is posted this one.
That the rights are going to be a lot harder to surf. Again, with the extra bump, with the current moving through the lineup, you know, the water's moving out towards you, so it creates a bit of friction in the wall, which is why you see all that bump and lump in it. But it also steepens the face. You know, just like you would have a river moving over the top of rocks and creates a standing wave, it almost has that type of effect. Not quite exactly like it, but that's why it steepens up. So the surfers get attracted to the fact that they're going to have those steeper sections, but they're going to be harder to ride. Especially when you've got a big rib or a bump in the face. You got to place your maneuvers right in the right spot. And, you know, whereas the lefts, being outside of the current, are going to have a cleaner face.
Yep.
We've seen it all day long, but there's just not as many opportunities.
We've had a great day of competition. No complaints, with a much better new venue here in Brazil. And cameras will lock on to a split peak. Steph cannot get in on that. And here we go. This is your young Brazilian, the wildcard entrant, just a 10 to 14 years of age. She's going to work through to the inside. It's the first time we're seeing her showcased. She'll struggle with that one.
Tough wave to surf. A lot of that energy pulling away. Really, the only opportunity was that final maneuver. And again, it was the lip kind of pointed the opposite direction of where you wanted it. And you want it kind of pointing at you. And once you go and put your board in that position, nothing pushing back.
Yep. Well, you saw that water just force its way underneath Keely Andrew there. Totally dispose her of not gaining access to that ride. So only one wave per surfer is the story here. Very unusual conduct by the ocean. It's been a very frustrating heat here, and you see that with Steph Gilmore only able to catch one wave. I don't think there's many times in her career she can say that. But she's going to take the heat win, and that's the important part. She's going to skip round 2 just like that.